My name is Lindsay Rourke. This is my Session 3 Theory Comparison assignment. I attend Colorado Christian University. The class is Psychology 304A, Models of Personality. My instructor is Dr. Norma S. Sheeran, and the due date is April 12th, 2021. The first article that I reviewed was called Personality Structure and Measurement, The Contributions of Raymond Cattell. The author, William Ravel, does a review of Raymond Cattell's early work in the British Journal of Psychology, in which he begins with an overview of Raymond Cattell's life work, in which he identifies Cattell's influence in the field of psychology and understanding personality. He defines the importance of Cattell's scientific background and the meticulous nature of his work. He identifies that factor analysis and intelligence tests form the basis of the 16PF questionnaire and the basis for his life work. And Cattell's work has stood the test of time in some areas and was fleeting in others. He reviews the operational determination of trait unities, which was Cattell's work in 1946, which defined the importance of surface versus source traits, and in which he used data boxes to get information, which included persons, tests, and occasions. In his article, The Determination and Utility of Trait Modality, in 1946, Cattell attempted to organize the meaning of selected traits by grouping them together, and he identifies that Cattell's method is not as well defined and that he uses other assessment tools in his own research, but that it is a basis for his research. And he identifies that Cattell did raise important questions and that is continuing to be studied in this field, and really praises his overall work. He touches on the development in his own research as well. Overall, this article was understand Raymond Cattell's early work and how we still use it today, and the effectiveness of the study of personality. An article that I read was Analysis of Personality Disorder Profiles Obtained by Five-Factor Personality Model. In this article, it was more of a case study in which 97 people diagnosed with personality disorders were assessed against the 58 healthy subjects and their personality factors. The assessment tool that was used was the new version of the Neo-Personality Inventory, which was developed by the Five-Factor Personality Model and is just a newer version of the inventory. The outcome was that there were high levels of neuroticism in all personality disorders, which we know now, and that there were low levels of agreeableness in these personality disorders. And the Five-Factor Personality Model and the updated versions of the personality tools are very effective in diagnosing personality disorders when combined with other assessment tools as well, and scientifically are the most effective. The effectiveness of my second article was that showing the scientific basis for the Five-Factor Personality Model and how it's used now, and how it was used in a case study, which I think is an important thing to understand how it's used. And the similarities and differences between the articles were that both praised the assessment tools that were developed by Cattell, McRae, and Costa, and they both review the effectiveness of these personality assessments. The differences are that one article focused more on the work of Cattell, while the second article was a case study, which gave a very different understanding of the tools that they use. The case study showed how the five-factor model was effective in diagnosing personality disorders, while the review of Cattell's theory showed how he laid the groundwork for these theories that use factor analysis. The 16 personality factors versus the five factors model have similarities and differences and are both important in different ways. Some of the similarities include that they use factor analysis to offer insight into personality, and both help categorize and organize personality types and give a deeper understanding on why we are the way we are. The differences are that in the five-factor model, they are more biologically based factors versus a small portion being genetic, and environmental is a bigger part of the 16 personality factors. And the assessment tools that they use are also different, including the Neo Personality Inventory test versus the 16 personality factors questionnaire. And this is my reference page. Thank you